Greetings, wonderful people, men and women of good conscience, all lovers of freedom all over the globe. We welcome you back once again to our News Digest. This day, the 27th day of September 2022. Today is Tuesday, to be precise. We must say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. And this is coming from the desk of Nicky Bobby, where we bring to you reliable news across Biafra land, the Zoological Republic, Africa, and the world. And today we have some important information that we need to bring to your doorstep. Of course, before we go into it, we want to encourage you to hit the subscribe button as well as to give us thumbs up. I mean likes. Do share our videos to those who might need it. It is a new day, and today we need to bring justice to the information that is going on in the Zoological Republic. Information available to Nicky Bobby's desk has shown that the UGM visited Enugu Army checkpoint and scores of soldiers were deleted. Yet to be identified, UGM have visited an army checkpoint at Tobago, Amodo along Amechi-Agbani Road in Enugu South local government area of Enugu State and deleted an unconfirmed number of soldiers as well as policemen. This incident took place around 7:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. Well, according to sources, the UGM stormed the checkpoints in 2 Lexus Jeep as well as 1 Toyota Sienna bus. Reports has it that the UGM had earlier visited these checkpoints previously on 3 occasions, 3 times, with this one that took place earlier on Tuesday morning, making it the 4th time. A confirmed information has it that during the previous visitation of this UGM to these same checkpoints, that no fewer than 12 lives of the military as well as about 8 policemen has been claimed by the UGM. A source confirmed that when the UGM stormed this particular checkpoint, that they immediately opened their iron as on this combined team of police and military. And of course, based on the situation available, that the casualties, we are still sketching the number of them, but the information confirmed that all of them at this point appear to be deleted. I mean, the military as well as the police. None of them is existing at this point, that the UGM baptized all of them in Enugu. This is what is going on. On following that, still in the area of crime rate that is taking place in Nigeria, the NDLEA have borne about 194 billion naira worth of cocoa seized in Ikorodu. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency on Tuesday destroyed about 1.8 tons of cocoa worth about 194.7 billion naira that was recently seized in a warehouse in Ikorodu area of Lagos State. The warehouse was raided earlier in September, while the barons were picked from their hideouts in different parts of Lagos. This is the situation that is taking place all over the Zoological Republic. Is being ravaged by insecurity and some level of crime rate. Of course, going forward, you see some level of flood that is going on in the northern parts. Of course, in the northern parts, sometimes it takes time before it rains, but this time around, rain in the northern part is turning to something else. At this time, it seems that so many people has been deleted through flood. The estimate shows that over 300 persons has been deleted through flood. And where do we go from here? Other countries of late, you can hear Pakistan, that flooding is really ravaging Pakistan. A lot has died as a result of flood, properties damaged. Back in Nigeria, how will the government handle it? Government says that there is nothing else they can do. Anything that goes must go. If people get lost, if people die as a result of the flooding, that there is nothing they can do. If farms, agricultural settings are being destroyed, that there is nothing else they can do. That it has happened, that nobody should call them. This is the stand of the Nigerian government, the so-called Buhari administration. Other countries are trying to do something meaningful to see how they can curtail the effects. Of course, it's a natural disaster, but after it, they find a way to curtail the effects. They reimburse people, they build houses up, they set up farms so that people will go back. But in Nigeria, the government said there is nothing they can do. If you lost your property, if you lost your farm through flooding, that be it, that there is nothing they can do. This is Nigeria for you. On moving down to Biafra land, it has been discovered that some of the effort, a lot of the effort that the ESN is making in order to curtail the influx of the headers, those who are destroying the farmland, agricultural produce in Biafra land, it has been deterred, it has been abated by some of the leaders in different communities in Biafra land, especially in Enugu state. On the current influx of Fulani herdsmen into Enugu North is very worrisome, and to that, more ESN operatives have been assigned to curtail the influx of these Fulani herders who are destroying the farmlands as well as the farm produce. But it has come to the knowledge of the masses as well as the leadership to know that there's lots of individuals within Enugu are facilitating the coming of these Fulani herders into Enugu for financial gain. Also, some other individuals have really contributed in bringing these Fulanis down to Enugu side as well as some other parts of Biafra land. They are collecting money from them. They are even giving them their own land. This is what is going on. So it appears as if the effort that the ESN is putting in place is not really yielding. But of course, ESN has continued working so hard so that our people will go to farm, they will cultivate and have the bountiful harvest. But some people, individuals in Biafra land, especially in Enugu, are faulting and frustrating that effort to make sure that our people produce bountiful food. Just take a look of what is going on.
The chief's a good officer. Stop that nonsense. I don't tell you finish. If you don't stop that nonsense, I mean, get out of him. Get out. I've never. I will deal with you. Based on what? I will deal with you on what? This man was saying I'm not supposed to go. That he's a commander. Are you working with us? I'm not working. I'm going with the police. Are you working with us? Then why are you disturbing my voice? Yes, I went there. You will disturb my voice. Don't disturb my voice. It's okay. It's the voice. What we are saying is, what is it? I just heard where they are going. Why are you challenging the voice? Why are you challenging my men? I called it. It's okay. I said, it's okay. This is the allegation that we are laying against me and you only. Don't put it. Wait. Okay, now. Don't put the nobody is afraid of you. I'm not going to do this. Farmers, I'm not going to do this. Are you with us? Are you with us? Why are you following you as a person making the allegation? So I want to go and kill us in the bush. You are the barrister. I'm the barrister. And a generator to be spoiling our farm. Yes. You know what you have to do? Be careful. Yeah,
for example, in this northern part, the flood is destroying the agricultural produce, the farm. They said there is nothing they can do, but now that is natural disaster. If you come to Biafra land, it's not natural disaster. Instead, it is man-made. The herders are taking their cattle, going to various farms and destroying it. Government is not doing anything. Of course, they are the one facilitating it to worsen the entire scenario is that individuals are collecting money from these herders, bringing them into the farm of our people. So it seems that the work that the ESN is doing and the IPOB is becoming more difficult because individually, group and people from Enugu State and some other places are really making it difficult by bringing these people in. What do you have to say? As they continue to bring these herders in to destroy our farms in Enugu and other parts of Biafra land, ESN is being pushed into much difficult work of chasing them out. Imagine thousands of cattle being chased out from the farms. It's not really easy. It's not really easy. What we are asking people is try to support the work that ESN is doing. On so many occasions, I have come to this platform. I told our people that when we say support the work of ESN, we don't necessarily mean every time. We are not referring to money. Of course, money is involved. But the support you can render, for example, in Biafra land for a long time, there is no contribution going on as regards to IPOB family. Mazinam, the kind of bandit before now. We say you can support the ESN by providing accurate information and working with them. Why must you go and collect money from the Fulanis, from the government of Enugu State, to bring in Fulani herders to destroy the farmland, to destroy our crops? What are we going to eat? To the extent that the governor of Enugu State have brought out a document and enforcing their own security people to sign it, that they will not go against these cattle, that they will not chase these cattle away from the farms. Then why did you sign, why did you join to promulgate this anti-open grazing bill? If the governor of Enugu State followed and signed the anti-open grazing bill, there is no way you will implement it, there is no way you will enforce it. Now you are coming up again and forcing people to sign that they will not chase away the Fulani cattle on the farms. Then where are you standing? These people, both the government as well as individuals, are making the work much difficult for the Eastern Security Network. Recall that it is because of Eastern Security Network that made our people to harvest their farm produce bountifully last year, this year. So why will people think like that? Because some of them are in government position. They think that they have arrived, that they have no problem again. But mind you that one way or the other, this problem, one way, might still affect you. Yes, you have money to buy food, because most of them have resorted to buying synthetic food that is being imported abroad, from abroad. They left our locally manufactured original food because you feel you're in the government. Let the poor masses face the challenge. That's what they're saying. Please, what we are saying is individually, as a group, always try as much as possible to support ESN. Do not abet evil. You are making the work more difficult for our people. Imagine, we are those who are saying that they're in government, are collecting money from the Fulanese, are bringing them in. And they are even collecting chieftaincy title from the Fulanese. How then do you believe that, how then do you feel that this work will be easy for us? So when you collect money from Fulani people because you say you are serving from them, you are serving the government, you are serving the interests of the Fulanese, you collect money from them, you allow them to come in to destroy the farm, what then will you feed on? And tomorrow you will be saying that our Fulanese are destroying the farm. You think you are doing us, you are doing yourself. Like this man that is wearing this cap, he is the one. He said he's the one in charge. He went and collected chieftaincy title from the Fulanese. And the title Alhaji Gambo, that's what they gave to him. Imagine situation of things. We thank you for listening. We implore you to do the rightful thing at any point in time. There is no time truth is easy. But when you stand and speak the truth, it's better for you and it's better for everyone. Yehoshua says, speak the truth and it will set you free from slavery. We thank you for listening. We say that we are Biafrans, and it is in Biafra land that all of us have our citizenship, and until Biafra is fully restored, we will not rest. May you remain safe and blessed wherever you may be.